Hey guys, it's Inflated Chair here, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little differently. We're going to be talking about typing why AI isn't AI. Because I see a lot of people explaining that AI this, AI that, when it's not actually AI. Take, for example, AI, let's say AI face recognition. So here's the AI. They insert all this information into the AI about how it's all this stuff about what to look for, what to do. But let's say it tells it what to look for, how to find it, and then how to find it, and then it shows it images. So basically, AI, if it is actually AI, you should be able to get rid of this, and you should be able to get rid of this, and you should just be able to feed it images, and basically you'd have to treat it like a kid. You know, if it says like, oh, a lady's bag is a face, you'd do wrong. And then every time it identified a face, you'd say, that's correct. So then, what would happen would be you would constantly be doing that. And until it got to the point where it could recognize faces 100% of the time. And that's AI. What we have now is not AI. In fact, it is what I like to call advanced algorithms. So basically, advanced algorithms, you have code. So let's say this is the code right here. And you put all this data into the code. First off, you had to put in the data, you had to put in instructions, you had to do all this stuff. And that automatically makes it not AI. But the reason why people think it's AI is because now we have this thing. It can generate stuff. So let's say you you feed it the English language and it generates words. Okay, so now you have a word generator through this advanced algorithm. It's not AI because, first off, it's not intelligent. If you took away the ability to draw words, then you could not do anything with the AI because you took away its ability to do words. And if you had an actual AI, it would be able to find a way to convey how it was without the words. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it the best way. But, so let's say you have this AI. And, like, okay, I'm going to explain this in a different way. So you have all this data. Let's use an image generator. If you had an actual AI, it could generate a coherent image or art without any input. So without any input, it could make art. And you know, it might not be art of anything specific, it might just be paint strokes and all that stuff. But like it just makes art like that right now. But you'd be able to train it without any input, just yes or no. You'd be able to make it, and then eventually you would reach, it would generate actual art. And right now it can't do that. And another thing is a lot of people are like, oh, we have it so that it can do, you have this one, which that generates words. This advanced algorithm generates a voice. Whoops. So this one generates a voice. And then through that voice, another advanced code would generate movement to correlate with the voice. And then, like in some things, they also input data to play a game. So, as you can see, you have one type of code to generate the words, another type of code to generate the voice. You have another code, there should be another code here, to generate the movement of the character. Then you have another code to generate the game. Play. Not a game. Gameplay. Like that one AI that plays the clicker game. But basically, you should, if it is an actual AI, just start out with a single, just this. You should, not the data, just, actually, this is bad. So, let's go ahead and let's move outward and move over here. So, sheesh. How do you erase all? Like, no, go back. Alright, back to the point. So let's say this is the AI source code. This is in the case of actual AI. This is the code, the magic. The AI, without any input, no data, no pre-existing words, no voice pre-input, and no movement inputs, the AI should be able to produce its own visuals, its own code, its own movement, and it should, without any input, with no data, be able to think independently. Which, another thing is, AI is heavily monitored and regulated. Like, they censor so much things that the AI can say. If it was an actual AI, the AI they have to be able to think and have their own opinions. So, opinions. Basically, it would find a way to get around that blocking. It would find a way to get around it. It would generate its own code, or it would just delete the code made there to monitor it. So, as you can see, we don't have AI. We have advanced algorithms, which are very impressive, but it's false advertising and spreading of false information. So, basically, yeah, I just saw a lot of people calling it AI when it wasn't. Always bugged me. So, I could have just done this. So, I just thought I'd make this video. I don't know how many people are going to see it. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but that is why AI isn't AI. It's just an advanced algorithm. I hope you enjoyed watching. That's all. This is just a sort of rant. And if you disagree or have any counterpoints, put it in the comments, I'd love to argue. This wasn't that good of a video, so hope you enjoyed.